so we're half of a board of 8 people. We're so happy to be here. I'm going to give a short story because I feel like that's the heart of an organization. So I've lived in Eagle 24 years, and I love to tell how Eagle is finally getting their own community theater. So a few years back, my husband and I were involved with Boise Little Theater. We started IACT, which is Idaho Association of Community Theater. There were theaters in Boise, the Treasure Valley, all over Idaho, but nothing in Eagle. Well, it just got to be too far to drive to Boise. Eagle was growing, and it seemed like the right time to start one. So I went to the Eagle Arts Commission very early one morning, spoke about my enthusiasm during the public comments, and then after the EAC meeting, another commissioner came up to me, Vicki, and she shared her interest. Well, then Vicki knew Beth from a different meeting called Performing Arts Working Group. So the 3 of us started a grassroots effort in early 2020. Well, eventually 5 more people joined us, and it was just random. I met Kathryn in group power at the YMCA. Anyway, we all shared this passion. And so together we created a mission statement, we named ourselves, and we got a grant from the Eagle Arts Commission to get started. Then of course COVID, so everything was on hold until last fall. We came back together, we had the same passion, the same vision, and we got busy. And we are now a 501c3, we have bylaws, we have a business plan, and we were able to use that grant money and take a virtual community theater management conference. So we're on our way. We have a long way to go, but we're doing a lot of community outreach. We've been to the Eagle Christmas market, we go to the Eagle Saturday market, and we're spreading the word. And we have 100 people on our newsletter list. So that's our story, at least the beginning. I'm going to pass it to Vicki.
Okay, we have a series of cards that we hope you will pick up to learn more about us. So we'll be putting them in the back, probably in the sign-up table as you leave. Why community theater? That's one of the first questions that we all ask ourselves. Well, because it nurtures creativity, and it brings us together as a community, and it builds camaraderie. Theater is a living art form. It is constantly changing. And one of the things is it incredibly nurtures new artists. It is collaborative, which means you get to know all of your neighbors who come to participate. This focus will be more on adults in community theater, although we hope as we grow to be including more youth and be able to do multi-generational productions. People get to participate with their neighbors, they build long life friendships, and basically what it does is it helps us better understand our world, learn new perspectives. And I think with that, I'm going to hand it off to Beth.
Hello. Okay, so I think it's really important for me to read our purpose, our mission statement, because it's us in a nutshell. So our purpose is to build a strong connection with the Eagle community through the art of theater, to offer theatrical opportunities that unite as they enrich, educate, entertain, and engage, to provide a creative and caring artistic environment for artists and audience alike, to strive for an atmosphere that cultivates respect, individual growth, collaboration, and humility, to encourage diversity and a multi-generational community, to make an essential contribution to the quality of life in the city of Eagle. And that is why community theater is so important.
Yes. Thank you very much. Just by a show of hands, could you just let us know who's been to Shakespeare or BCT or the Boise Little Theater or any other theater outside of Eagle? So a good number of you have. And that's one thing that obviously there's an interest in the performing arts for Eagle. We've really just had dance here. It hasn't been anything else beyond that. And so bringing this into our community, that means from a business perspective, those dollars actually can stay within our community. And so we can have, and even draw people into our community to spend more at restaurants and our shops and time in our community. So I think that what we're doing to help that community growth and development, as well as potential economic growth and development, there'll be other opportunities for advertising for many of you in programs or whatever we're doing that gets the word out and shares the good news about the theater and Eagle, but also through sponsorships and memberships and a lot of different things. So we thank you today for having us. There's sign-up sheets if you want to become a charter member. We'd love to have you. And there's a lot more to come, so we appreciate the time that we've been given today to share that with you first and foremost. And we're excited to be here and make a big imprint on Eagle. Thank you.
One last plug, we actually are ready to launch not just our charter membership drive, but our very first community gathering. We have a venue for meetings and small plays, the EPAC Center, Eagle Performing Arts Center. So May 25th, 7 p.m., EPAC. Learn more, get engaged with some fun theater activities, and see about getting on board with this journey. We need everybody. We need audience people. And I think some of you probably might want to audition. So that too. There's interest forms back there as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Congrats on your endeavor and being part of the community, and it's always a pleasure to see people making change.